Welcome everybody to today's special broadcast here. I'm joined by Carson Ware. My name is Darian Anderson. Today we have a great matchup today between the Loyola Blakefield Dons and the St. Christopher Saints. Carson, what do you think the Dons are going to do here today?
Well, it's got to be all about the defense. You know, this defense has been great so far, helping the team get some wins. 20 sacks, 8 interceptions on the year, and they'll have to be explosive today in order to secure the win and keep the Dons undefeated.
You're sure Dons coming up with 48-21 over John Carroll, while St. Christopher's coming off a 55-28 win over Flint Hill. We'll see Connor Gill, the senior, kick off the game. Dons did win the toss, but they elected to defer to the second half. And we are on our way. Hayden Forrest runs it up the middle, gets a block. Finally tackled there by number 4, Micah Robinson. Micah, lucky with the tackle there, Carson. I think if he was able to break that tackle, Forrest would have gone on his way for a touchdown on the opening drive.
Definitely. That's a nice start for the Saints as well. Some good field position, some good momentum going from the outside here.
Sure.
First and 10 Saints from their own 43-yard line.
Here to punt away.
Yeah, but that should have gone for 6 points there. So the Dons will catch a break, and they'll get the ball here.
Let's go have number 2, Ben Schleif, back here to receive it. Looks like we might see a false start here on the Saints. And we will. It's going to push them back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty. Repeat, fourth down.
So I'll give the Dons a little bit more room to move here, Carson. See if Schleif is able to take it back more than hopefully 10 yards. High snap. Almost blocked there by number 78.
Yeah,
Michael Lotz.
Lotz was in there. He almost had it.
Yeah. Downs take over from their own 25-yard line. And we will see the legacy of Jordan Moore, who has 31 touchdowns on the year and has only thrown for one single interception this year. Which is insane for Jordan Moore.
Moore also coming in with 120 quarterback rating. Great season so far for him. He's dual threat. And he'll look to keep it going today against the Saints, as he'll see his first action of the game.
Say Saints need to be worried. If Jordan Moore does get loose, he might take it back for 10, 20-plus yards. Moore sending. See Saints set up here.
See if the Dons can move the chains here on third down.
Might see maybe a little flinch. I didn't think I saw anything. But that will push Dons back 5 yards.
I think
make this third and long.
Wasn't able to see who it was. I think somebody on the right side of the line might have moved a little bit there.
I believe it was number 50, Billy Dewan.
So that makes things harder for the Dons here, and that really limits their options.
3rd and 10. Most likely going to see a pass here for the Dons. Maybe give it off to Mojan, see if he looks at the ball.
He's got Pross one-on-one top of the screen.
Moore will float it right over to Mojan. He's got a lot of room to run. One man to beat. And he will take this back to the house. Kyrie Umoja from their own 25-yard line gets a 75-yard receiving touchdown. What a play for the Dons.
That's a brilliant play call there by Loyola. They set up the screen there on 3rd and long. And Umoja he had the first man to beat, and he beat him, and then it was just green grass from there. Good blocks. Everything went right on that play. So the Dons go up 6-0 here early on.
Sure.
And now Gill out to attempt the extra point.
Like I said, Dons are probably going to try to move the ball through the air since they do have 200-plus throwing yards this year. You'll see Gill here to kick the extra point. Narrowly gets it off. That was number 1, Hayden Forrest, coming around the edge there.
That's a fantastic,
almost tipped it.
Fantastic start for the Dons there, Darian. Of course, they get the stop on defense. Then they end up, the penalty to push them back, but they ended up taking it for a touchdown on the screenplay. Good play call. So Dons up 7-0 here early.
We will see if Dons can force yet again another 4 and out here.
Accuracy for the Saints. Number 1, Hayden Forrest. And number 21, Nikos Kovac.
We'll see here for the Saints receiving Nico Kovas, number 21, number 1, Hayden Forrest as well.
Hargaden on the kickoff.
And it'll be interesting to see how the Saints respond here after the miscue on offense. They really should have had a touchdown there and then giving up the big play. We'll have to see how they respond.
Gill here with the kickoff. It's a low line drive kick. Taken there by Forrest around his own 10. Is tackled around their own 25 by a slew of Dons.
Good job there by Forrest. Sometimes those line drive kicks can have a funny spin on them, and it's hard to pick up, but he was able to do it.
I believe that was number 51, Kean Callahan, on the first tackle there. Saints will take over from their own 25-yard line.
Callahan on the stop. 10-yard return. First and 10 Saints. 25-yard line.
We will see how Williamson and company respond here after that quick touchdown by the Dons and the quick 4 and out they had last drive. Dons showing blitz. And that was, I believe, actually, I cannot tell exactly who that was. Number 21, that was Nico Kovans, going right up the middle. Has to be taken down by a slew of Dons. 2nd and 3 here for the Saints.
Something interesting to note here, Micah Robinson on the bottom of the screen is matched up against Walker Wallace. Wallace has got a big height advantage there, so we might look for the Saints to try to go over the top.
Williamson fakes the handoff to Kovanis, and it's taken right up the middle, but he trips. That was number 9, Reed Terry, with the reception around the Dons' 45-yard line. Dons yet again with a lucky break with him tripping up over his own feet there, Carson.
That was a great play call, though. I'll tell you. Play action, and they throw it right up the seam. And yeah, Terry just couldn't keep his balance.
Williamson out of the gun here. Quick pass over to number 13, Walker Wallace, sorry. Taking her out. It's about 4 or 5 yard game there.
Pass complete to Wallace Walker. Mojo on the stop.
And we'll see Reed Terry come in here for Wallace.
8-4 on the play, 2nd down.
And just an early thing to note here. Williamson looks pretty comfortable sitting back in the pocket. Might look for the Dons to bring some more pressure because he hasn't really responded too well to that early on.
Sure.
When the Dons have brought blitzes.
Dons do have 20 sacks on the season here. See if they add that and make it 21. Dons bring in blitz. Callahan gets a hand on Williamson, but he overthrows it to number 2, Will Tazwell.
Incomplete.
Like you said, Carson, Dons bringing pressure right on there at the 2nd down.
Yep, and Williamson didn't really respond to it too well, overthrew his man. That sets up 3rd down. Don's defense want to get off the field here. We'll see what they dial up here.
Don's quick blitz there. And look like that was the running back taken right down around the line of scrimmage. Maybe got 1 yard about it. 4th and long here for the Saints.
Fantastic job over the Dons. Pretty questionable play call, however, by the Saints.
Looks like the Saints will elect to go for it here on 4th and long. Let's see what Williamson draws up here. Callahan blitzes, and that will be a sack there by the big man, Kevon Anderson. Dons take over on downs.
And, you know, even though it didn't really go the way of the Saints, I still like that call. You know, if they were to punt, the Dons would get the ball prior on the 25, the 30, and, you know, they go for it and get the possibility of keeping the chains moving, and then they risk, what, about 10 yards? So they basically give the Dons about 10 yards with that.
Yes, indeed.
So it's still a pretty decent call in my opinion.
We'll see what if Jordan Morgan go yet again 4 plays and a touchdown.
And Krause is in the game as a tight end.
Moore taking this from under center this time. Don't see that too often, but we will see Micah Robinson try to get to the outside and tackle by a slew of Saints. I believe that was number 56 there on the tackle early. Hank Feeler.
Robinson very shifty out of the backfield there. That's a big hit he took.
It was. Gain of 4 on the play there for the Dons, and we'll see Moore take this yet again under center. And he will pass this. He's got to look out for the motion there by 21. Floats it over to number 34. Liam Krause, who will get the first down into Saints territory. First down, Dons.
Good job there by Krause. He goes under the radar sometimes on offense. Tight end. Does a really nice job for Moore there.
Able to catch that float pass.
First down, Loyola.
We'll see Prowse lined up close to us. Looks like Moore will look to throw. Gets it to Pross for the first down, Dons. What a catch there by Pross.
Good job by Keegan, able to tap the toes there. And he's Moore's favorite target. 363 receiving yards on the season. The Dons will go hurry up here.
Moore yet again under center. Don't see this often here from Moore. Hands it off to Robinson. Able to dodge the initial tackle there by Brooks Council, but then is eventually tackled there by number 6, Andre Green. No gain on the play there for the Dons.
Some new personnel in the game now for the Dons. Kevon Anderson also on the field.
Kevon Anderson, the fullback for the Dons on offense. And Moore just, I'd say, looks like officials will declare that a incomplete pass.
I think he got batted down at the line of scrimmage. Really nice play there by the Saints line to bat that one down. Moore was looking for the slant right over the middle.
Just missed it.
Robinson coming back in.
No.
And now back out.
That'll be number 3, Trey Oakley, coming in there for Robinson. Trying to get some power there in running back position. 3rd and long here for the Dons.
Yep, 3 in the backfield.
Looks like they'll hand it off to Umoja. Try and get to the edge. And he will get the first down there for the Dons. What a great play call there by Moore.
Good job there by Umoja. Good awareness there. Saw there wasn't much in the middle, so he cut it to the outside, toward the sideline, and was able to get the first down, move the chains.
5 minutes here left in the first quarter. Dons threatening in the red zone. Moore fakes the handoff to Moja. Moore will get escape, luckily. Gets about 4 or 5 on that play. Moore showing his elusiveness when he's in the quarterback position.
Yeah, Moore had a bunch of white jerseys coming after him. None of them could catch him, and he's able to turn it into a positive gain there for Loyola.
So it did look like Umoja was shaken up there when he did apply that block, but looks like he is okay.
Now the Dons coming with a 3 receiver set. Excuse me, 4 receiver set.
It's Moore looking to pass. That's blocked there by number 1, Hayden Forrest. Great tip there. I'll bring up 3rd and long here for the Dons.
That's a nice play there by Forrest. Cross was open.
We will see what Dons elect to do here on 3rd and long. 2 receivers split.
Maybe look for Bull over the middle of the field here.
He's looking to pass. And he'll just overthrow it there to Bull. He had Bull for sure. Just overthrew it just a little bit. I'll bring it 4th down. We will see Connor Hill come out to kick the 3 points, hopefully.
And we'll see if Gill can extend the lead for the Dons.
Gill about just around a 40-yard kick here.
And he's in range from here. Gill, a very nice kicker.
For sure. Have seen him been able to kick 45-plus yard field goals during practice.
Looks like the Saints are going to play it safe and just try to defend if there's a possible fake.
And it is up, and it is good with plenty of room there for Connor Gill. Showing off his leg. Extends the Dons lead 10-0 with 4:22 left here in the first quarter.
Dons are off to a nice start here, and the Saints are going to have to respond for sure because you can't let this thing get away. There's so much game left.
Sure. The Dons have been getting lucky on defense. They have had just one overthrown ball that would have easily gone for a touchdown, and a wide receiver trip over his own feet, which also would have been a touchdown if he stayed or kept his balance, I should say. We will see Forrest and Kovanes back here to receive for the Saints.
Forrest and Kovanes back to receive.
We'll see if Gill elects to go deep with this kick or if he does try to do a line drive kick once again. He'll kick this one short. Received around the 10-yard line there by the Saints. That was Covens able to take it back for about 20 yards. We might see Forrest here down.
Forrest on the play.
He is.
He got hit by Trey Oakley.
Say that will hurt if you get hit by Trey Oakley, who is a threat there for sure on defense for the Dons. At this time, we would like to recognize our Loyola Blakefield Corporate Partners Program, and one of those partners is the Loyola Jesuit community. We'd like to take this moment, the Jesuit community of Loyola University of Maryland shares its mission of the Worldwide Society of Jesus. This mission includes the service of faith and the promotion of justice and dialogue with cultures and with other religions. These values characterize its commitment to the educational apostolates at Loyola University, Loyola Blakefield, Cristo Rey, and St. Ignatius Academy, all in and around Baltimore. So it does look like Forrester is good, is able to walk off on his own power. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him as he is holding around his stomach and lower rib area. Saints once again having good field position here, Carson, around their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do something with this time. And for the Dons, I just keep bringing pressure because Williamson hasn't responded too well to it so far.
It's almost sacked by Callahan on one of those drives.
See what the Saints draw up here on offense.
We'll see Williamson with number 20. Sorry. Tazwell moving over to the top of your screen. And he'll do a quick pass there. Tackled by Umoja, but they will completed. Gets about 4 or 5 yards on that play, 2nd and 5 for the Saints.
It's a nice tackle by Umoja.
85 in the play. 2nd down.
So they pick up 5. And now Williamson in the shotgun.
Quick pass over there to Wallace. Might just be short of the first down there. Looks like they will mark him short, 3rd and 1 here for the Saints.
8-4 on the play. It's 4th down. Third down.
Third and short here. Williamson will take this under center.
And we'll see what they do here. Look for Saka and Oakley to pressure up the middle.
Looks like they will. Handoff, and looks like they will get the first down. That was number 5, Trent Hendricks.
Yep, they got it.
Gain the first down there for the Saints. Saka and Oakley almost did stop him there, Carson. Had him at the line, just Hendricks able to carry 2 guys basically with him to get the first down.
Well, you know, I mean, pretty tough to stop it. It was 3rd and 1. Good effort there.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see Williamson in the gun here. And we will see, that was number 58, Phil Florenzo, did jump offside there for the Dons. So I'll make 1st and 5 here for the Saints.
First down.
Looks like Williamson will talk this over with his offense with a short first down here. As number 4, Nigel Green, set up close to us. Hands it off. Taken down by a slew of Dons right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job on the interior. Will has dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball so far this game.
Sure, that was Hendricks who was taken down there for the Saints.
Gain of 1 on the play. Second down.
We see Williamson sending Tazwell in motion. Looking at a quick pass over to Tazwell. Gets a block from number 4, Nigel Green, but is then taken down around the Dons' 32-yard line.
It's a nice play there by the Saints. And they'll move things up into Loyola territory.
Saints setting up a drive here, Carson.
And yeah, this is the first time we've seen this game on offense get a little bit of a flow. And yeah, they seem to be able to string some plays together this drive, and I'll see if they can keep it going.
Say one thing different that the Saints are doing here is they do elect to do a huddle offense. Well, the Dons, they go no huddle most of the time. See if that has any difference later in the game. Williamson with Hendricks set up. Fakes. So we are back here for the end of the second half. Don's up 23-13. We are sorry for the technical difficulties that we just realized. Williamson out of the gun here. Looks to air out to number 6, Andre Green, but just overthrew it yet again to bring up 4th and long.
Yep, so 4th and long here, and we'll see what the Saints elect to do. And no sign of the punt team coming out. And yep, now they'll switch up the personnel.
So a little bit of confusion here.
And now Loyola's going to send a man back deep. Cuomo.
So we'll see. I think Dons did not realize that Saints are going for the 4th down there, so they have one guy lined up deep, and that was number 23, Tyler Franklin. Or sorry, number 27, Dominic Cuomo. But we will see what the Saints elect to do here. Either go for it on 4th down, or if they do elect to punt it with 1:55 left here, even with the Dons receiving the ball at the start of the second half. Looks like they will have Cuomo go set up deep yet again. Looks like Sowers will punt it away here with 1:55 left.
Sowers on to punt.
There's a high snap to Sowers, sorry. It's out to Cuomo, who will receive it. And he does bobble it.
I think Loyola's got it.
And they
nope.
Looks like the Saints are saying they have it, and yes, they will. Yet again, another special teams miscue for the Dons.
That was a great punt there by Sowers.
With so pressure on him, too.
Had so much hang time. The Saints were already there by the time Cuomo caught it.
So the Saints are going to take over on the Dons' own 5-yard line, hoping to make this game only a 3-point with 1:48 left in the half. I believe that was number 7, Hardwell Harrison, who did cover up that ball. Williamson faking the handoff with a quick pass, looking for number 13, Walker Wallace, but that was tipped by, I believe, Noah Bull at first. Bring up 2nd and goal here for the Saints.
It's a good play by Bull. He's having a great day so far on the defensive side.
1 interception, a couple of tipped balls, and a couple of tackles. See if Williamson will go for the same play here. He will look to pass it, and we will see pass.
See if they
I'm not sure if we will.
No, I don't think they will.
And we will see no pass interference there on Umoja.
That's an interesting call because usually the time that you see PI is when the cornerback is not looking at the ball, and that time Umoja was not looking at the ball
at all.
Usually they let it go when the cornerback and the receiver are both looking at the ball and sort of like, jabbing at each other. So
3rd goal here for Williamson. See if he does like to throw it. Looks like he is looking to throw. Quick lob pass. Looking for number 13, Walker Wallace, but we will see a flag, and we will see yet again a retaliation by Nigel Green on Umoja.
Yeah, Nigel Green took a shot there at Umoja.
I will listen in for this call.
Yeah, words were exchanged, and then Green just went at him with the right hand.
I believe I did see a referee signal a disqualification sign, but we will see with the call as he discusses it with the head official.
He just took a shot at it.
So the referee's still talking it over. See if
number
number 4, Nigel Green, is disqualified from this game. I will listen in here.
All right, so holding defense.
So there should be a personal foul here on Green.
And
not sure if the referees will call that personal foul.
That's a pretty blatant.
Oh, wait, here we go. Here's the last call. It's Coach Cledwell out at the left hash here.
There are 2 fouls on the play.
So he just had confirmation there are 2 fouls. One was holding on Umoja. So we're still waiting on the 2nd call on Nigel Green.
We'll see if they offset. They should.
Number 4, Nigel Green is ejected.
Yep, they ejected him.
He got a personal foul for fighting.
Personal foul.
And Coach Caldwell is asking for a confirmation from the head referee.
In my opinion, that's a bit harsh. I mean, Sometimes stuff gets intense. He threw a little shot at him. I'm not really seeing.
Let's say I do have to agree with you, Carson, on that. But
if the rules are the rules, and they saw it as grounds for an ejection, so.
Number 4, Nigel Green has been ejected from this game. Coach Cledwell is still looking for an explanation. Same thing with some of the players.
And, yeah, I think the way this whole thing started, in case you weren't able to see, so Umoja, when they didn't call the pass interference, words were had between the two. Then the next play, Umoja with the holding, and then they exchanged words again, and Nigel took a shot to the face mask of Umoja, resulting in his disqualification.
So we'll see third down here for the Saints around the Don Zone 18-yard line. Same replace for Green is Harwell Harrison. It's a long 3rd and goal here. See what Williamson elects to do. Looking to pass. On the run, passes it to number 2, Tazwell, who will take it in for the touchdown for the Saints.
Great effort there by Tazwell. He was able to dive it in. Just where he caught it, he was a little bit short. He was able to fight through a tackle and then extend his arms in, get the ball over the line, break the plane for the 6 points. So now they got the chance to make it a 3-point game again. Minute and a half to go here in the first half.
So we will see if emotions start running here coming into the second half of this game. Yet again, Robinson almost comes around, blocks that kick, but Sowers is able to get it through the uprights.
Yeah, Robinson was in there again.
Say a minute 30 here for the Dons after they receive this ball, hopefully. After they has a couple of miscues on punts and kickoffs.
Yeah, definitely Sowers has had some nice kicks and punts today. And it's Umoja and Robinson back as usual to receive the kick. Minute and a half to go. The Dons pretty limited time here.
Say luckily the Dons will receive the second half kickoff. Referees once again trying. Saints have taken a long time to get the ball back for the kickoff. But we will see what Sowers has to do here. If he does elect to go for that, as of right now, deadly line drive kick.
Accuracy, Gandhi Umoja.
So we'll have Umoja and Robinson back to receive here for the Dons. Sowers likes to kick this one deep. Looks like this will be taken back for a touchback. Dons will take over from their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, it's a good kick right there. Yeah, Sowers boomed that one.
We'll see what Moore has to do here with a minute 30 left in the half. If he does elect to go for that long throw to his favorite receiver, Keegan Pross. We'll see
there's some movement.
That was number 55.
55, yep.
Caleb Bay did jump offside. They'll make it 1st and 5 here for the Dons.
Makes things a little bit easier. Moore's got him in the backfield with him out of the shotgun.
Low snap there to Moore. Able to escape that pressure and gets it to about the 30-yard line. Looks like far sideline referee will mark him short 2nd and 1 here for the Dons.
Fielder on the stop. 9-yard gain. 2nd down.
Moore looking to throw it deep to Pross, who will not catch it. That was number 17, Teddy Damgard on the coverage on Prowse. Almost received it, too.
Excellent coverage there, hands right in his face. Made it really hard for him to bring that one in.
I'll bring up 3rd and 1 here for the Dons, see if they elect to go for a quick run play to get the first down.
Yeah, you got time, you got a whole minute.
This is true. Dons still have all 3 of their timeouts as well.
Yeah, Cross is alone at the bottom of the screen.
Moore is picked off by number 21, Nico Covens, looking to take it back to the house, and is luckily tackled by Jordan Moore at the 5-yard line. Saints having all the mojo here right now, Carson.
It's a big play right there. That is a huge play here right at the end of the half.
I believe Moore, instead of getting rid of that ball, so just taking the tackle. Saints will take over on an interception here with 53 seconds left. So that's Jordan Moore's only his 2nd interception of this year. But
Now
Williamson,
they have to punch this in. They couldn't last time. If they really want to have momentum, they really have to right now.
So Williams taking this under center. Hands off to, let's say, Don's able to stop Hendrick short there. About 43 seconds left here.
Hendrick on the carry. 82 on the play. 2nd down.
2nd goal and short here. Is he tripped up there by number 58, Phil Florenzo.
It's a great play.
We'll see timeout called here by Saints, I believe.
Came right in, blew up the play.
And we will. Florenzo with a key stop there for the Dons.
1-yard loss on the play.
Brings up 3rd and goal here from about the Dons' 5-yard line.
Timeout, St. Christopher.
Yep, so take a timeout, talk things over.
So as they're taking a timeout, we will also take a timeout here with only 27 seconds left here. Saints are threatening. I'm Carson Ware. I'm Darian Anderson. We will be right back. So welcome back. Don's up 23-20, but the Saints are threatening with 3rd and goal here. See if they're able to punch this one in. Tazwell put in motion. Looking to throw it to either Tazwell, and that'll be incomplete to Walker Wallace. Looks like whole sideline looking for pass interference.
It was a mojo on the coverage again.
I'm at 4th and down, or 4th and goal here. See if they either like to go for it or if they go for the kick. It looks like that they will go for the field goal.
Oh, that's definitely the smart play. I mean, you can tie the game right here and then go into the 2nd half in an even game. That's what you got to do.
For sure.
Then Loyola's going to have, maybe
probably about
15 seconds.
20, 15 seconds after they take the reception back. So, quick chip shot here for Sauer, see if he can tie the game up at 23. Kick almost blocked by Robinson, but that does go up and in. Ties this game up at 23 with only 19 seconds left here for the Dons. But luckily they will be receiving the ball at the 2nd half. So you'll see, as per usual, Moja and Robinson set up back. Instead of around their 5, they're set up around their 15-yard line this time.
Mojo Robinson back to receive.
And yeah, not much time here for Loyola. Just don't want to turn the ball over. Just probably play conservative, get into the locker room, talk things over, come out in the second half at full strength.
See Sowers. Let's go for deep kick.
It's another good kick.
And Robinson will let that go into the end zone for the touchback. Down's going to have 19 seconds left to go 80 yards. Let's see if they try to get those 80 yards, probably through a reception, but they might just take the knee, go in the locker room tied up at 23. So it looks like that they will take a knee.
Yep, so that was a good first half here for both teams. Some miscues, turnovers for Loyola, and then on St. Christopher's side, just sort of trouble getting the offensive flow going, but 23-23 the score stands. And
So
probably
it'll be 23-23 going into locker rooms for the Dons.
got a good second half ahead of us. Both teams, some good teams. Both teams got things they can improve on.
Sure. This game all tied up at 23 going into the locker room. So we might have Don's just waiting for the timer to run out. But we'll be 23-23 going into the half. Dons will receive the ball coming into the half. For Carson Ware, I'm Darren Anderson. We'll be back for the second half of the game. So welcome back, everybody, for the start of the second half here at Loyola Blakefield. I'm Darian Anderson, alongside with Carson Ware. Carson, what'd you like about the first half from the Saints?
Well, on the Saints' part, great intensity. You know, they turned the ball. They got the Dons to turn the ball over, picked it up inside the 10 3 times. So that's great for them. 23-23. So a lot of game left. Great game on our hands. And the Saints, good energy. They were able to bounce back. The Dons got off to a fast start, and then they really found their groove, obviously, on defense with disruption, getting turnovers. And then on offense, they were able to get Gil Williamson into a little bit of a groove where just with the short passes into the flat, slants, curls, those types of things. And, that's allowed them to stay in this game.
Yeah, for sure. See, Dons did defer at the coin toss to receive in the second half, so that's why, well, obviously they are receiving it in the second half. So Sowers with the kickoff. We'll short kick this one to Emoja. Receives it around his own 10-yard line. Looking to get a hole. Gets a pretty decent gain out and gets a little bit more, too. I'd say it looks like probably about 30-plus yard return there for Emoja.
33-yard return.
We will see what Jordan Moore has in store for us during this drive.
So, more on the Dons offense, looking to get back on track because, the second quarter was riddled with turnovers. And, just got to get them back in a groove here, which they can. They've admitted to do it all season. Responded well to adversity. And
Moore looking to pass, realized they didn't have anybody, and then was able to get to Keegan Pross with a toe tap reception there.
Fantastic catch. Good decision there by Moore. He had Bull right over the middle, but he would have had to throw it over the line. And might have got batted down, so he found Pross instead on the sideline, toe tap.
I believe Pross realized that he did have pressure, but that Moore was under pressure.
That did move the chains as well.
Moore looking to throw, has a lot of pressure on him. Able to get it to Emoja, who gets maybe a yard or two in that short reception.
Moja.
He took a pretty big hit on that one.
Morrow on the tackle. 3-yard gain, second down.
About to say, it does look like that Dons are trying to keep momentum moving, but they have that close by us, the
Just
three
run up the
receivers
middle.
lined up. Moore able to avoid that tackle by Trent Williams, or Hendricks, able to get a hole, goes up the sideline, gets the first down. And there's just one of the examples of Jordan Moore's elusiveness, able to break tackles and gain positive yardage and first downs.
That's just ridiculous. White jerseys all around him. Moore was, I mean, really, I would have thought it was
Sort of like a
sack.
Houdini act.
Yep. Disappeared for a second and then came back out with a gain and a first down.
So Moore trying to get Saints on a hard count there.
Umoja in the backfield with him. Two receivers, top and bottom of the screen.
And it's a fumble. Moore able to, he looks like they blew the play dead when they thought Moore had it. So it looks like they will favor the Dons here.
Yeah, I think Loyola will retain possession.
Say lost about 1 yard on that. Three receivers close to us. You got Keegan Pross all alone at the top of your screen. Looking to pass yet again, Moore under pressure. Able to evade and once again gets positive yardage.
Yep, so that's third and
about 9.
yeah, we'll see where they mark him.
So Morgan the call from the sideline here.
Yeah, we'll see what they draw up because Gill, you're probably in range for a Connor Gill field goal right here. So
So
they
just
might,
on the edge of his range is my guess.
yeah, so they might just want to throw a short pass here and make it look a little bit easier.
So Schleif put in motion here. Moore looking to pass it deep to Prouse, end zone. Did he catch that? No, he did not. He lost it on the ground. It was almost a ridiculous behind the catch pass there by Keegan Pross. Just to add to his highlight reel that he already has.
Yeah, that was a good effort there.
Dons are going to go for it here, actually.
Yep. Trying to catch the Saints off guard here. They can't substitute. They got four receivers.
Empty backfield, four
Bottom of the
receivers
screen,
close
empty
to us.
backfield. Pross is alone.
Looks like Moore's going to take this on his own. And that'll be Don's or Saints ball at their own 20-yard line. Moore trying to throw the Saints off there, but Saints are able to read it. So
Interesting call there by the Dons to open up the second half here. They were trying to be assertive, I guess, and
I say it looks like we'll have a timeout
grab some momentum.
possibly called here. Oh, no, we will not, actually. Let's see what Williamson has here in store for the Saints offense. Yep.
And they met him right there at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Gets about 2-3 yards out of that run by Coven.
And the one thing we've noticed, defensive front for the Dons have been pretty great today.
2-yard gain.
So they hold it a gain of 2 there. So 2nd and 8, that brings up.
It's empty back, or no, sorry, not empty backfield for Williamson here.
Possible pitch play here.
Looks like he's looking to throw it. And good play there by Noah Bull, able to get a hand out in front of it.
And Bull got a hand in there.
See, all the Saints looking for, once again, pass interference, but refs aren't giving it to
And
him.
the Saints want PI, but you know, as we talked about earlier, Bull was looking at the ball the whole time, and so was the receiver, so they're going to let some of that stuff go.
It's a 3rd and 8 here for the Saints.
So, yep, 3rd and pretty long, and we'll see what they dial up. And this really doesn't play onto the Saints side here because they like to thrive on, you know, the short passes, and this is probably going to have to be something of a little more length if they want to move the chains.
Dons with 5 guys on the line here.
Oakley pulling back now, back into the middle.
Only going to rush 4. Williamson looking for a deep pass. to Tazewell, and he's taken down there, or at least tied up by number 23, Jordan, or not, sorry, Tyler Franklin.
That's a nice play right there. They sent Andre Green up the sideline, and that really distracted Loyola. And that allowed the receiver to slip underneath everybody and make that catch near the sideline and move the chains. Now some personnel changes for Loyola. Anderson off the field now.
You might see a timeout taken here by the Dons. Maybe a sideline warning, actually. So there is a flag on the play, actually.
And yeah, both teams went to the sideline thinking it was a timeout, but not really sure.
Let's say it would be a sideline warning here for the Dons.
There's a sideline warning.
So no movement of the ball, still 1st and 10, just referee trying to get Don's attention of sideline warning. Looks like Williamson will take this under center here. Quick handoff to Cobain. It's about a gain of 8 or 9 on that play. Looks like a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 here for the Saints.
That's a nice run there to open up this set of downs here. Able to push it right through the line.
So possibly look for the Saints to go for either a quick pitch route here, or Williamson will go with quarterback keep. Tazewell put in motion. It'll be a pitch play over to Cobain, and he'll get the 1st down. That's a good play there by actually Robinson not to retaliate. Did look like he was starting to give a little words there to Cobain.
That was a really nice hit right there. Robinson went to lower the shoulder and got met.
So Williamson taking this under center here. Sending Terry in motion. Quick run for Forrest. Gets about a gain of 5. Broke a couple tackles too.
Franklin and Oakley on the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down.
And that brings up 2nd down.
The Dons taking their time, Saints taking their time to get the play call out.
Yeah, for the whole game, they really have been running a huddle offense, as opposed to Loyola, which refers to really keep things sped up for the whole time. Got a man in motion.
Yeah, Tazewell probably looking for him. It has been Williamson's favorite target the whole game. And they will overthrow it to Tazewell.
He had him open for a second up the seam.
So yet again, Williamson overthrowing these passes to both Tazewell and originally Nigel Green, but I don't know if you guys he was ejected at the end of the 1st half for essentially fighting Kyrie Umoja.
And one really, it's not great to be overthrowing passes, but it's better than underthrowing them, certainly, because if you underthrow, that really presents a risk for interceptions.
Sure.
So when you overthrow, you put it where no one can get it, as opposed to where the defensive players can get it.
3rd and 5 here for the Saints.
Yeah, we'll see what Williamson
He's Forrest lined up to his left.
See if the Dons bring pressure. Williamson will have to respond, deliver a throw.
Looks like they will bring pressure. A quick throw, almost reeled in there by Griffin O'Farrell.
Yeah, he was looking for Terry.
Reed Terry, not Griffin O'Farrell.
Williamson's pass attempt to O'Farrell. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field.
Let's say they are in this really weird zone where it's too far to go for a field goal, but it's too close for that punt.
Yeah, so a good call here to go 4th down. You get another chance to earn yourself a 1st down and move the chains when really, punting doesn't make too much sense.
1 for 2 on the day for the Saints.
And we'll see what they run here.
See, Taz will be put in motion again.
Look for maybe an out route to the sideline.
Taz a little bit confused on what the play call is here. Saints able to just barely get it off. And that is a high hit by by Noah Bull, but it is reeled in by Andre Green. Able to get that first down and go 2 for 3 on the day on 4th down conversions for the Saints.
Nice catch by Green here as we move under 6 minutes in the 3rd quarter of play. Big hit there by Bull, but he was able to hang on.
So I do wonder if this huddle offense is throwing the Dons defense off a little bit because they're taking their sweet old time getting to the line. Williamson with Forrest lined up right behind him. Tazewell put in motion. Looking to throw deep to Green as blocked by Michael Robinson. Nice play swatting down that ball, trying to look for Andre Green.
Yep, Robinson with an excellent vertical. And he got up there and swatted that one down, so brings up 2nd down.
Williamson taking this under center here. Hands it off to Forrest. Looking for a hole. Is initially tackled by number 23, Tyler Franklin. I'll bring up 3rd and short here for the Saints, threatening now in the red zone.
So, yep, 3rd down in the red zone for the Dons defense, looking to bear down and get off the field here.
It's 3rd down.
See if Dons can stop them here. Williamson once again under center.
They got a man in motion. They're going to shift him back.
And it looks like Forrest will be stopped, possibly. I cannot tell where that 1st down marker is.
And one referee signaled 1st down, and the other's still waiting for the
Still waiting for the call. Looks like they will give him the 1st down.
They gave it to him.
So they are not in 1st and goal territory yet, so they will have to get another 1st down.
1st down, St. Christopher.
And yeah, this is a time for Loyola's defense to really step up and try to, make a couple big plays here. Possibly hold them to a field goal because the touchdown here really hurts.
Williamson takes a snap. Looking for, once again, a quick throw. Almost sacked there by, I believe that was number 50. No, sorry, number 58, Phil Florenzo, who's not happy with himself there. So it is hard for us to tell where this 1st down marker is. It looks like it was a loss of about 2 or 3 yards for the Saints.
Yep, so that's a nice start there for the Dons now on 2nd down. The Saints have to draw something up to get back on schedule here. It's now Hendricks back in the backfield.
Williamson under center.
Yeah, it was Forrest for a little bit, but Hendrick is back. Another shift.
Hendrick met at the line there by Anto Saka. What a play there.
Yep, Saka shot right through the gap between the guard and the tackle, and then Oakley came in to finish up the job.
I think that'll be his 6th tackle for loss this year.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
So now a 3rd down, another one inside the red zone for the Dons.
See if Dons can stop this with about 3rd and 13.
Yeah, this one would be a really nice stop.
Keon Anderson with the pressure is picked off. I believe that is number 11, Noah Bull, with his second interception of the game.
Yep, Bull with his second big play. So now no points on that drive for St. Christopher's. And just as we talked about, the Dons defense stepped up, made a big-time play.
Great stop there by the Dons with 2:48 left here in the third quarter.
Then on the throw by Williamson, he went to the receiver. He didn't see Bull behind. He was lurking, and he stepped right up, right into the path of the ball and took it.
I'd say at this time we would also like to thank our third member of our corporate partners program, the First National Bank. First National Bank is proud to be a sponsor of Loyola Blakefield Athletics, home of the Dons. At First National Bank, we believe that our local communities are the lifeblood of the market we serve. Our involvement with Loyola Blakefield and the athletic program is just a very small way First National Bank gives back to the local communities everywhere. Please stop by our closest branch in Towson at 1 West Pennsylvania Avenue, or visit our other branches in Baltimore, Harford, and Howard counties. You may also visit us online at www.fnb-online.com. First National Bank, member FDIC. See, on that play, Moore hands it off to Robinson, able to get a couple yards out of that.
And Don's in kind of a tough spot here inside the 10 because St. Christopher's can pretty much send unlimited pressure, and Loyola's going to be in a tough spot.
So they do have the big man, Keon Anderson, in.
Yeah, but they really need here's a run of about 5 or 6 yards. That'll open up a lot of space for them.
Looks like a pitch play over to Robinson with Keon getting a couple blocks. Robinson met right around the 6-yard line. Brings up about 3rd and 5 or 6.
And that's pretty much what they needed because now you can safely run a shotgun, a play out of the shotgun here and be, you don't have to worry about a safety.
Say a late sub there for the Dons. That's number 20, Vince Serrato, coming off for number 3, Josh Buck. Some more yet again under center with Robinson in the backfield. Sorry, yes, it is Robinson. Looking to pass. Moore able to break free. Gets the first down, I believe. Yep, they will give him the first down.
Yeah, great effort by Moore. The pocket kind of collapsed on him there, and the coverage was pretty good, so he took off and earns a new set of downs for the Dons, and now that really opens a lot of stuff up because they got more space.
Sure.
So good effort there by Jordan.
See what Moore does here. Hands it off to Robinson. Hit by a slew of Saints. That's number 44, Jeff Moore. And number 45, Joe Sullivan on the tackle of Robinson.
We've seen a lot of Robinson here in the second half.
Sure, gaining about 1 yard there for the Dons. A minute left here in the third.
And that brings up second down here for Loyola.
Moore will quarterback keep here. He'll pitch it, believe, and they will give him the catch. That was number 21, Peter Lukish, the junior, able to get the first down for the Dons with a toe tap catch.
That's a great job. That's once again Moore knowing exactly what's going on with the playbook. He knew Lukish was going to come back in. It was safe to roll out to the right and fire a strike for the toe tap on the sideline.
So do a cross on close to your screen. Two
Yep.
receivers out far. Fake the handoff to Moja. Jordan Moore with the keeper yet again. He's able to break free. Oh my goodness, look at Moore here. With a lot of open ground. Gets it to the 50-yard line with the first down.
And that is just ridiculous from Jordan Moore. That's not fair. White jerseys everywhere, sidestepping.
Just yet again, another example of Moore able to break through tackles.
We thought Moore was down about 3 different times during that play.
For sure.
Now Bull's going to come on at the last second. 3 receivers bottom of the screen and Cross alone at the top. Moore out of the gun.
Looks like they'll hand it off to Moja. Just barely gets the line of scrimmage. Looks like that will be the last play of this third quarter, which it will be. Since that is the end of the third quarter, we will also go to break. Don's still tied up at 23 going to the fourth quarter. For Carson Ware, I am Darian Anderson. We will be right back. So welcome back here for the start of the fourth quarter. And it's Derek Anderson alongside with me, Carson Ware. Dons will start this quarter at the 50-yard line, going towards Chestnut Ave. 2nd and 10 here. So we'll hand it off to Umoja, looking to break to the outside. Be taken down around the 42 or 41-yard line. That'll be 2nd and 1. Sorry, 3rd and 1.
And we'll see what they draw. Wouldn't be surprised to see another handoff or a quarterback draw for Moore. Try to move the chains and open up the playbook a little bit for the Dons.
So Pross alone at the top of your screen.
Yep, 4 receiver set.
So it looks like Umoja will get the first down there. And is hit hard by number 11, Mayan Avelia.
Gain of 7 on the play.
But he is able to get that first down for the Dons.
First down, Loyola.
And so, yep, that moves the chains for the Dons. Opens up the playbook a little bit. They'll stay in the 4 receiver set.
So once again, Prouse, top of your screen. Moore looking to throw towards us, but under pressure to try and get rid of it, but I believe that was fumbled. Coach Cleland's not happy with the call there.
And a flag might be called. Yep, they're going to throw a flag. Illegal versus.
Not sure exactly.
I'm not sure what they're going to call.
So try to listen in here.
Maybe illegal procedure, intentional grounding.
Not entirely too sure what there is to call on this play.
Not sure if the referees are either.
Yeah.
I think someone might have thrown a flag and everyone else is a bit confused.
So everybody just standing around right now able to get a breather as well. Here's the call.
Now St.
I believe there is
Christopher's
a
coach
hold, possibly.
getting an explanation.
So here's the call. I believe that will be eligible man down feed.
Yep, so that's going to push the Dons back.
Quite a long ways.
Yep.
So it'll also be a loss of a down.
Yep. Which is a pretty big deal. They lose the down as well.
I'll bring up 2nd and 20-plus yards.
Yep. This is a big possession here for Loyola to start the fourth quarter off with a statement in this great game we've got in our hands.
2nd and about 22 yards here. Moore trying to figure out what the call is here from the sideline.
Yeah,
Coach Zayu might have to take a timeout here.
A lot of confusion. And
not enough men on the field, I believe it was.
Kraus is in the game, as is Anderson. I believe they're both eligible receivers.
Moore looking to pass deep downfield to Schleif, who breaks a tackle and gets to about the 32-yard line. Great gain of yards there for the Dons. Brings up about 3rd and short.
Really nice route there. Found the soft spot in the defense, and Moore delivered. Now they're going to go hurry up.
Center. Just trying to get the first down. Looks like Robinson will. He's still on his feet. Not sure if I would say he will definitely get the first down here. So I'll move the chains once again on that 3rd down.
Yep, now Loyola moving the ball swiftly here.
On the Saints' 23-yard line. So looks like Moore will take this under center yet again. He's going to fake the handoff, looking to throw, possibly quarterback keep. He will attempting to throw it to Kevon Anderson, but just too far out in front of him.
George Moore's pass attempt. Kevon Anderson incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You'll see what Dons like to do here on 2nd and 10. They are in Carnegie's field goal range. So they don't have to worry about being that, essentially the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, but he's certainly like 6 points here, 7, a touchdown.
For sure. Hands it off to Moja. Breaks one tackle and is taken down for possibly a gain of 1.
Never really had his footing there. He tried to cut back to his right, never really had his footing.
That'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, the handoff there was a little bit delayed, so that just caused Moja to be a little bit out of rhythm. That'll bring up 3rd down.
More with Emoja and Robinson set up behind him. He'll send Robinson in motion. That's almost an amazing catch there by Schleif, just not able to reel it in.
Yeah,
Moore at 4th down.
Good decision, though, by Moore to throw to Schleif. He looked at Prost initially, who was covered pretty well, then went through the rest of his progression. And
so we'll have Connor Gill come out here to kick about the 38-yard field goal.
So a pressure kick here for Gill. Definitely in his range.
Sidelines trying to get into his head. Kick is up. And it is good. Dons go up by 3. What a kick by Connor Gill. About a 38-yard field goal.
Very nice kick there by Gill. Perfect form. Right through the uprights. And the Dons with a 26-23 lead.
9:36 remaining in the 4th quarter. Loyola 26.
Still, there's a lot of game left here for the Saints to tie it up. And they have been having a lot of long drives going down the field.
Oh, yeah, the Saints offense definitely in a rhythm now, no question about it. And they'll have to respond here. 9:36 on the clock here. A lot of time left.
So they will have Forrest and Coving back to receive the kick right around the 2-3 yard line.
Forrest from Coving back to receive. Gill on the kick.
See if Gill likes to go for the long kick. He'll squib it. Taken up by Forrest right around the 15-16 yard line. Breaks a tackle, gets to his sideline. One man beat, that's Josh Buck. Gets round, is eventually tackled by Noah Bull around the Don's 23 yard line.
That's a big time return.
That is a huge return there for the Saints with a bunch of momentum going right now.
Yep, huge jolt of momentum there for St. Christopher because they really couldn't come out flat on this drive, and so far they're off to a good start just on the return, getting them into plus territory already.
Best field percent.
So now Loyola's defense will have to stand tall.
That's we have Trent Hendrick in the game as running back here for the Saints. See if they're able to use his big power to barrel through a couple of Dons, get into the touchdown. 2 guys in motion here for the Saints, and then a third. They will hand it off to Hendrick, taken down right around the 15 yard line.
Hendrick will stop.
Good strength there by Hendrick. They tried to rip the ball out, Loyola did.
Looks like we'll have an injured player here for the Saints.
And is it Hendrick? Might be.
So it does look like that it will be Hendrick down here for the Saints. So and with that, we'll also go to a quick break. For Carson Ware, I am Darian Anderson. We will be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Darian Anderson, alongside with me, Carson Ware. 9:12 left here in this fourth quarter. Clock is running, though, so about 9 minutes left now.
Yep, and for St. Christopher, be really nice to punch one in. They got great field position.
Once again, going with that 3 men going to that left side of the line.
A lot of movement around the line of scrimmage, really for the whole game for St. Christopher.
Almost a throw out too far there for Walker Wallace by Williamson. Taken down right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a long third down here for the Saints. So Don's need to come up with a huge third down stop here if they want to stay in this game.
Yep, the defense will have to stand tall here.
Williamson looking to pass, gets it to, I believe that was number 6, Andre Green. I'll bring up.
Let's see where they spot him here.
Yeah, 4th and 1. Looks like he was just 1 yard short.
Yep. And we'll see if they elect to just tie the game. And
looks like that they will. Bring out Sowers, go for the field goal.
Yeah, that's a smart move there by the Saints. You know, not really a time to take risks. There's still 7.5 minutes to go in this one, so this is a time to just try and tie the game up. And a pressure kick here for Sowers. A lot of noise. He's got to deal with it.
Don's trying to get into their head.
It's not a chip shot. See if he's got it.
It is up. I believe it is no good. But there's a late flag on the play, possibly roughing the kicker. That might give the Saints the first down.
If this is roughing the kicker on Umoja, then that's a first down.
So we'll listen into the call here.
I mean, he did run into him, but we'll see what they call. The flag was thrown pretty late.
It was. It was after the referee signaled.
Yeah, the referees had already signaled no good, and then the flag was thrown.
The referee is still trying to arrange this.
Now this should be the call. Yep. And so that's 15 yards and a first down. So that'll put them right on the doorstep of the end zone with a first down, so first and goal.
So that will. Actually, I'm not sure. I think. Yep, and Saints will still have the ball here.
Saints ball.
From the Don's 5 yard line. See what Williamson does here with his offense.
Possibly a fade to Wallace, top of the screen.
Or a quick throw. Looking deep to Green, who gets it in for the touchdown.
And yep, touchdown. So the Saints take the lead. And man, that's got to feel good for St. Christopher's. They're fighting hard all day, trading momentum back and forth, and finally punch in a touchdown here late in, or not late, but mid fourth quarter. Still a lot of time left. I think.
Let's say there is a flag on the play though.
See what
Hang on 1 minute. We'll see what the call is here. It was over by where Green was. It is an unsportsmanlike on Andre Green. And they will accept the kick on the ensuing kickoff for the Dons. So
yeah, so have to kick off from really far back.
So instead of starting it from their own 40, they'll be starting this from their own 25 yard line.
That bodes well for Loyola. They'll start out probably around the 40 yard line.
Green with the kick up. Almost blocked there by Robinson, but he drills this through the uprights.
Yeah,
Saints go up by 4 with 7 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the game.
Yeah. Don's kick coverage team against field goals today has been really good. They've been in there pressuring on every single one, and they were actually able to block one.
I wonder, with 7 minutes left, do they like to go quick down the field, or do you think that they will go short, take their time going down the field and give the Saints a chance to possibly have one last play?
Well, I would say that most teams would elect to just be very conservative and methodical and wind the clock. That's just not Loyola's style this year, it seems. So I would expect them to go pretty fast, the way they normally go, and then if they score, St. Christopher might get the ball back with maybe 2 minutes to go.
So we will see the Saints kick off from here, from their own 25-yard line.
Kyrie Moja, Michael Robinson back to receive kickoff.
So since they are pushed back 15, Emoja and Robinson will receive from their own 15-yard line.
Stewards will be kicking off from the 25-yard line.
And they're set to kick off now.
A quick line drive kick there. Blocked down by number 36. That was Kevin Somerville. Dons have great field position here.
Fell on it.
Yeah, great field position from their Saints' own 43-yard line.
Wasn't pretty, but Loyola's going to take over. Great field position. He kicked it right into the chest of Somerville, and it bounced off, and then they fell on it. And I think the intent was more of a squib, but it ended up being a line drive right into the chest. So 7 minutes, 7 seconds here for Loyola as their offense takes the field.
Dons are pretty lucky, though. Somerville wasn't able to corral that kick. That possibly could have been Saints' ball. We'll see what Moore has to do here. He does have Trey Oakley set up to his right. So they'll give it to Emoja. He's met right around the line of scrimmage, but does get about 2 yards out of that. Brings up 2nd and 7 here for the Dons.
Yep, and it is a 4-point game, so a field goal doesn't do it. You got to get a touchdown if you're Loyola.
Sonny Robinson in motion. Looking for a quick throw, but Moore will elect to take this ball and is able to get to the line. Tackled there by number 44, Jeff Moore.
Yep, so
who's definitely been a threat here on defense for the Saints. See what Moore elects to do here on about 3rd and 6 or 7 yards.
Maybe look for Pross on a sideline route.
Robinson in motion. Looking towards that side where Pross is. Able to dance around a couple guys, gets the Pross, and he gets the first down. What a play by Keegan Pross and Jordan Moore directing traffic.
Yep, Moore moving around. The pocket kind of collapsed on him. He was moving in and out. White jersey's trying to get to him. Then he directed Pross over towards the sideline. Found him on a nice sliding catch. First down, Dons.
So once again, Robinson put in motion. I'd like to hand it off to Emoja. Gets a hole. One man to beat gets through and maybe gets the first down.
Yeah, the St. Christopher sideline.
And he will get the first down.
The Saints sideline wanted a flag.
First down, Loyola.
So first down here for the Dons. You're moving it up, 5.5 minutes to go.
Pross at the top of your screen all alone. This time Moja put in motion. Like Moore will fake out one guy, fakes out another, try to get to the outside, barrels through one guy, gets to about the 5-yard line.
A flag came in.
But there is a flag that could be holding.
Might get 22 Ben Schleif for a hold.
Looks like it will be on the offense for holding, so I'll push him back 5 yards. So it would be 5 from the spot of the foul.
And so, yeah, Loyola push back now.
Sorry, 10-yard penalty from the spot.
First down for the Dons.
Dons will have this ball from about the 20-yard line.
Yep, coming up on the 5-minute mark, so the clock going to be an issue pretty soon.
Sorry, Robinson put in motion here. Takes the handoff to Moja. Moore once again scrambling. Gets a quick throw over to, I believe that was number 2, Kyrie Moja. Brings about up about 2nd and 10 or 9.
That's a great job by Emoja. He saw that Moore was in trouble, made himself available for a pretty easy pass, and then was able to make the completion. And the clock stays moving.
So you do a three receiver set on the top of your screen. Pross all alone at the bottom. Schleif put in motion. Looking to Prouse. 50-50 ball up in the air. It is a touchdown for the Dons. Keegan Prouse, I believe. My bad, not a touchdown. I thought I saw the referee's hands go up in the air.
It's a great job by the corner. Incredible catch by Prouse, but the corner is able to force him out of bounds.
So it is really tricky to see from the angle that we have.
Yeah, that's a really nice job by Damgard, the corner. Because Prouse was in for 6, but he forced him out.
Moore once again looking to throw. There's pressure from his backside. Still up. And then he'll be taken down right around the 31-yard line.
Yep, taken down.
Do have a really, really long possible field goal chance. Like, we are in this range where it's sort of like the Bermuda Triangle, Carson.
Yep, and if you saw there on the last play, they put the Dons in a tough spot with the sack. They double-teamed Keegan Pross. He was the primary target on that play. Moore looked as soon as the ball was snapped, looked right to him. He was double-teamed.
So looks like Dons will elect to go for it here on 4th and about 20-plus yards.
I mean, you got to. At this point in the game, time winding down under 4 minutes in the Bermuda Triangle area, so to speak.
Don's still trying to figure out where everybody should go on this.
Yeah, so scrambling here. Looks like they've got it set.
Saints will bring some pressure here. Flea flicker play. Pross looking to throw it there for Moore. And there will be a flag here for pass interference.
So flags in for PI. They ran Philly special, if you remember the play from the.
But wait, there is a flag back here by the Dons. This could be a holding. So this might become Saints ball because of the flags offsetting each other.
The Dons took a page out of Doug Peterson's book there with that one.
So he's an eligible player downfield for the Dons.
So offsetting penalties there.
Saints will take over on downs. I believe. Never mind. It will be a repeat of down here for the Dons. So they do get a second life.
Yep, so Loyola's got another chance. Let's see what they draw up here with Moore. He's alone in the backfield.
Schleif put in motion. Saints bring a lot of pressure. Moore looking for a receiver downfield. Likes to throw it to number 21. I believe that would be Peter Lukish, but I don't think that was enough to get the first down.
Yeah, it wasn't. Just missed it by a little bit. That does improve the Dons' hopes here on defense, though, because that makes the field position not as great.
So Dons need to come up with a lot of stops here with only 3 minutes left.
But you do have the 2-minute warning. You got your timeouts. So, you know, not a terrible position here for the Dons defense. They just have to stand tall, as they have all year. Really put pressure here. Probably expect a run-heavy attack on this drive for the Saints.
Most likely. So I do see number 21, Covins, out here for the Saints, in for running back.
Been a great game so far. And it's going to come right down to the wire.
So we'll hand it off to Cobains. Gets wrapped up right around the line of scrimmage. I believe there will be a timeout called here by the Dons.
Yep, you got to save the clock.
So at this time, we would like to thank once again another member of our corporate partners program, Home Paramount Pest Control. Home Paramount Pest Control is a premier pest control and pest management company in Maryland. Home Paramount offers effective and reliable termite control, pest control, and moisture control services for residential and commercial customers throughout Maryland. Contact the Baltimore Pest Experts today to schedule a free home inspection and choose the pest management program that will work for you. Dial toll free at 1-888-888-HOME. Once again, that is 1-888-888-HOME. Saints have a 2nd and 10 here with just under 3 minutes left here in this game. See Williamson set up with, he does Cobain to his right. Likes to pass it to, will break a tackle. I believe he will get the first down.
Interesting move there to pass, but it worked out for the Saints.
That was Tazwell there on the reception. So we do have 2 receivers set at the top of your screen with, I believe that's Cobain set up behind Williamson.
Looks like they're going to wait here.
It's going to run the clock out.
As much of the clock as they can. Pretty smart move. As they're going to take this thing.
Dons need to come up with a huge stop
See
here.
what they do.
So hand it off Cobain.
Yep, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Take it down right around the 3-yard line.
Good clock management there by the Saints, and they took this thing down.
So timeout taken here by the Dons. 2 minutes left.
8 of 4 on the play.
The Dons still luckily have 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, but
Sorry, 1 timeout left.
They got to stop them here.
For sure.
Really depends on how much time they'll get. Because obviously the Saints going to run down the clock as much as they can.
Mm-hmm. So the Saints have about a 2nd and 6 here. So we'll see what Saints like to do here. Most likely do run plays, try to run out the clock.
Definitely, yeah. Just keep it on the ground. Keep the clock moving. It is 2nd down. So that bodes well for Loyola. Because the 1st down would be really hard to come back from. Because they could just run the play clock down.
Williamson with Forrester set up behind him this time. Take this ball and is met by a bunch of Dons.
Yeah,
Gets
so
about 2-3 yards.
Yeah, so they did stuff them. And then probably going to get a timeout here, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but Dons did take a timeout here.
Yep.
Only a minute 54, 3rd and short here for the Saints.
So this is where they absolutely need to make their stop right here. This is really the most important play of the game right here.
For sure.
Because obviously 4th down, they'd be punting. 3rd and 2, you got to stuff them right here. Fill all the gaps. Make sure you get them down on the ground.
So both offensive have had a great game so far, and defense as well, Carson.
Definitely just great game, honestly, for both sides overall. A lot of momentum swings, adversity for both teams that's been overcome, and it's going to come right down to the wire. And as we mentioned, this play right here, this is what it's all come down to.
Dons need to come out with a huge 3rd down and short stop here.
Because a 1st down here is pretty hard to come back from for the Dons, but if they are able to stuff them, then they'll get some time to run some offensive plays. But the focus is all on the defense right now.
They will have 3 receivers set here. That'll be
Oh,
false
and the
start
false
here
start.
on Tazwell. That'll push him back. Maybe that's a 3rd and long.
And that's, man, the quarterback got his own player with the hard count.
So he was hoping to get Don's defensive line on the hard count, draw them off sides to hopefully ice this game for them.
Yeah, and now we'll see what they do here because an incomplete pass, that gives the Dons so much more time to work with versus a run.
So we'll have a timeout taken here by the Saints.
Timeout.
So with that timeout, we will also take a quick timeout. Saints up 30-26 over the Dons with just under 2 minutes left here to play in the game. For Carson Ware, I'm Daria Anderson. We will be right back. And welcome back here, everybody, with just under 2 minutes left here in the game. Dons are down by 4 with a 3rd and long situation here for the Saints. Dons are hoping to stuff them here.
Yep, this is big time. This is the game right here.
Williamson throws it as incomplete. Dons will have a minute 50 possibly if they don't elect, or if the Saints don't elect to go for it here on 4th down and 9.
That's an interesting call there by the Saints because if they run it, you know, they probably won't get the first down, but the clock will tick all the way down, and the Loyola Dons will have not a whole lot of time on offense. But now they get basically 2 full minutes.
For sure.
So the risk did not pay off there for the Saints.
Say number 27, Dominic Cuomo, is back here for the Dons to receive the punt here from Sowers. So Cuomo's going to let this ball jump.
Oh, and that's a nice bounce.
He's able to get a lucky bounce. Dons will take, and we see a flag come in here late. Possibly might move the Dons up here.
Ball is down to the 37-yard line. There is a flag on the field.
See what the call is. Not Dons. Ball is currently spotted at the Dons own 38-yard line.
Yep, 15 yards.
It is on the Saints, so it'll be a 15-yard penalty. So then this will move Dons up possibly in front of the 50-yard line into Saints territory.
And that's big time. That's basically a chunk play.
For sure.
That's not timed. So that's huge for Loyola.
So Dons are now on the Saints' own 47-yard line. See what they are able to do here with very limited time left and the undefeated season on the line. More with the Moja set up next to him, looking to throw. Likes to throw it to Bench Life, gets the pass for the first down, and is able to get out of bounds.
Yep.
Able to stop the clock as well. It's clutch.
Excellent awareness by Schleif to shuffle out of bounds. Could have tried turning upfield, but that wouldn't have been wise. Just got to get out of bounds here. A minute and a half still remaining. Don's got a lot of time.
Able to get first down, luckily.
And yeah, one thing to note, a lot of these routes will probably be sideline routes towards
sure.
at least close to the sideline because you really got to get out of bounds. And St. Christopher knows that. So look for a lot of coverage.
More looking to pass yet
the middle
again.
Of the field.
Looks like he will elect to scramble. Gets a throw. It's tipped.
There was a flag down.
So he was tipped, but there's a flag down. This could be holding on the Dons.
Yeah.
This is pushing back pretty far. So we'll push them back.
Yep. So
10 yards
on
from the
Dons.
spot. So we'll bring up first and
so that
20-plus yards.
Pretty much negates the pass to Schleif, unfortunately.
So the referee did say replay second down. I believe he didn't mean to say replay first down.
Yeah, the first down sign is still up on the chain.
Dons have this from the 50-yard line. Moore looking to pass. Throws it deep to number 11, Noah Bull. Trying to get out of bounds. Don's will most.
Yep,
Don's clock is running,
Loyola's got
unfortunately.
to move up. And it's second down here. I doubt they'll clock it, though.
Second or 7 about. Prouse alone at the top of your screen. Moore looking to Prouse. Throws it deep. End zone. Incomplete. Lost it on the ground. 1 minute left here for the Dons.
The ground jarred that ball loose. That's a really tough catch to make there for Prouse. Moore put it about as. That's pretty much as bad of a well-placed throw as it could have been.
Third and, I believe, 8 or 9 here for the Dons.
Give it up, Saints fans. It's third.
So you do have an injured player here. That is, unfortunately, Keegan Pross. But say at this time, we'd like to thank our last sponsor, 1-800-GOT-JUNK. It is the world's largest junk removal service. They make any ordinary business of junk removal exceptional by sending a team of 2 friendly, capable pros who will do all the removal from anywhere inside or out. They'll finish up with a thorough room clean with up to 60% of the items that they collect are donated or recycled. And if you call before 2 p.m., they guarantee same-day service within 90 minutes of your call. From one item to the many truckloads of nothing is too much to ask. Stop staring at that junk pile. Call them today, and they are available 7 days a week until midnight, and their number is 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
A tough sight for the Dons to see Keegan Pross down with the trainers. We hope he's all right.
Looks like he will. Unfortunately, he will have to come off the field here. Moore's favorite receiver. Let's see what he elects to do here.
And exactly a minute to go here. Loyola around the 32-yard line.
Moore with 2 receivers on either side. Saints bringing pressure. Moore trying to scramble. Looking to throw it. It's incomplete to Kyrie Emoja. Luckily, the clock does stop, but it is 4th down and long here for the Dons.
4th and long.
So they will have to go for this here.
Yep. And this is it right here for the Dons.
Dons' undefeated season here on the line with this 4th and 8.
Pross back on the field, interesting to note. Seems to be walking around okay.
So you expect Moore to look for Pross here.
Or Bull over the middle.
Moore looking to get rid of it. Gets rid of it. It is intercepted. That is number 15. But there is a flag on the play. That was intercepted by number 15, Mac Grant. But it is holding on the Dons, so that penalty will be declined. 40 seconds left here for the Saints. Possibly that could be the game in the end of the Dons' undefeated season. Heartbreak here at Hargaden Field. See one last timeout called here by the Saints. Overall, by good teams, Dons definitely played one of their best games of the year by far. Just unfortunately, they're end up on the losing side of this, Carson.
Yeah, tough to see, but great effort from both teams. And Dons will be back, no question about it. Some positives they can take from this, some things they can work on. And they'll be back.
For sure.
So we'll see.
So it looked like we'll have another flag here on the far side of the field. Not sure what the call will be here, actually. Might be unsportsmanlike here on the Dons, I think. I'd say it is on the Dons, unsportsmanlike.
Something must have been said, because I didn't see anyone do anything.
Same here, Carson. So no matter what, Saints here in victory formation. Williamson will take the knee. Might have to do 2 plays here with only 40 seconds. Might just wait this one out. He will take the knee.
Yep, and then I think
He will most likely have to take one more knee.
I think they got to wait till it's under 30 seconds to take one more. And yeah, I think they'll have to wait. And yep, that'll be the end.
Saints will win. 30-26 is your final. Dons, with their first loss of the season, are now 6-0, and the Saints are also 6-0. Oh, sorry, they are 7-1 now. Great game by both of them. So I'd like to take this time to thank our cameraman, Graham Arison, our producer, Jay Patotsky, fellow commentator, Carson Ware, and our moderator, who's unfortunately not with us today, Mike Nitty. Without him, none of this would be possible, so big thanks out to him. Dons lose 30-26 is your final. I believe our next game will be next week. I'm not sure it has been announced yet, but I know for a fact that it will be next week during the week. Carson Ware, I'm Darian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in.